Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. We are back again for another episode. It's episode number 63, and in today's episode we're going to be cracking on with a load of 81 plus Liga packs, should I say. I decided to do them because obviously we had Neymar, Mbappe, Messi, Renato Sanchez, Ben Yedder, all of them in packs. But first off, we're going to do an 85 plus. These are all sort of quite old content now, and you'll see quite a lot of old content in the next couple of days, but it will be worth it, I promise you. We do get some decent pulls along the way, so we're going to start off here with an 85 plus, like I said. Obviously I believe this could be one of the flash SBCs, but I don't think it was. I also did a couple of flash SBCs here and there as well when I could get on the game, but here we go then, the 85 plus. What is it going to give us? Hopefully we can see something decent. It's going to be, it's a walkout. It's going to be Croatian sentiment. It's going to be Luka Modric, Ballon d'Or winner, may I add. Obviously he somehow shockingly won the Ballon d'Or the year of the World Cup, which was quite interesting. But anyway, we pack him from the 85 plus, which isn't too bad, to be fair. You kind of need to get the 87 as a minimum to sort of break even on what you're putting in. Now we're going to move on and do a big legend. It's going to be Troy Deeney's SBC again. This left the SBC section quite a few days ago now, but we have gone and picked him up because, you know, he's a legend of the game, let's be honest. The iconic moment of Deeney scoring in the playoffs to obviously help his team in Watford in the playoffs. You know, it was a quality goal, and obviously everyone remembers it, and it's such an iconic moment. The only funny side of this card is the dynamic image that they've used is from when he missed the sitter. It's not from that day, obviously, when he scored that goal to, you know, obviously help Watford. But anyway, so next thing that we're going to do is another sort of bit of SBC sort of thing. I was looking at what's out, you know, what can we do next, and you'll see in sort of due course. So the next thing that we do now is unlock the 5 wins for getting ourselves into the good old 5 wins in just foot, I believe it is. You know, you can literally boost it with a friend and everything. I think this might even be gone by the time that you're watching this, but we've got ourselves now a draft token. So I thought, you know what, we're going to go into a draft this episode, because why not? Let's just go and do it. Obviously we've now got the chance to enter one for free, and let's go and do that. So what are the formations that we get? Well, we get ourselves a 4-4-2 flat straight off the bat. That is of course the one that I'm going to be picking. Who's going to be the captain? Well, it's going to be Neymar. I believe we did a draft in the last episode, I can't remember now, it was quite a few days ago, but we got Neymar in that as well, so you love to see that. So then we get Harry Kane as well in form, and linking to him we're going to go with Tim Cahill. I could have gone with Suarez. I really did like Suarez when we used him in the last draft that we had him in, but we've decided let's just go with Tim Cahill. Gets the links obviously to the likes of Harry Kane, and it just kind of makes sense. Then we'll go with Rafinha, which obviously gives a perfect link over to Neymar, which is quite key. Then we're going to move on and do the next one. This time it's going to be Saul. Also as well, you may see some cards like live items, for example the Gravenberch. They are upgraded on this because this is, again, like I said, old content. This is before the upgrades came into sort of into the game. So for the likes of Bernardo Silva as well that you saw in the squad, he's still 88 rated. In the next couple of episodes he will eventually go up to 89 rated, and you'll see sort of the new squad that we sort of put together. We have made a couple of additions to the squad. Some have been pack pulled, some have been bought to the club, and you'll just obviously have to see for when those upgrades do obviously come in. So anyway, they're going to get to the goalkeeper now, and we're going to pick up a cheeky little Jordan Pickford because he provides a perfect link to Ben Godfrey, obviously giving him 10k, which is brilliant. And now we're going to move on into the bench. Now for the bench we kind of need quite a few Prem players. Obviously you can see we've got a sort of a decent Prem core, but then we've got like a couple of players that completely have no chemistry. We also kind of need a left back. No, we don't need a left back, so we need a centre back that links, like a Brazilian Prem centre back, for example. A Thiago Silva would be decent. Can we get one of them? Probably not. Next one there, as you can see, we get Madu Kelly. He's actually quite good on this game. To say he's only 77 rated, used him a couple of times in like friendlies and stuff. He seems to be quite decent. Next one then, what we're getting here, we're getting ourselves a cheeky little signing card, I believe they're called. I've forgotten how it was literally like a promo go already. It's ridiculous how fast sort of this year is going. We're literally already on December the 2nd. Like, that's just ridiculous. It is mental to see. But anyway, we do get ourselves another couple of promo cards in there, but we're going to pick the informed Lozano. Next one, we get ourselves Rodrigo. the funny thing about him is they updated obviously his rating and his card. They also updated his price cap. I think they're meant to put it at 1.5 million, but they put it at 15k. And people not realising that, they tried to sell him when he was extinct, and it was max sort of buying out 15k. So obviously that's very, very unfortunate to them. So we're going to now move into this draft, and this is going to be the first game of it. He's got himself a cheeky Kylian Mbappe. He's got, you know, informed Son. He's got a cheeky Ronaldinho in there. He's also got Frankie de Jong and some very decent players, to be fair. And he does actually go 1-0 up. He chips my goalkeeper inside 4 minutes, and I was like, great, this is the first round of the draft. I don't really want to be in a game in the first round. Do you know what I mean? I want to just breeze through the first couple of rounds. So then he picks up the ball again with Kylian Mbappe. Can we get there? We do. Tavernier showing his worth, and I saw something on Twitter actually like a few days ago now, and it was like just over a year ago today that Tavernier got released as the SBC headliner. We obviously unlocked that in the last year's Road to Glory, and he's so good for so long. Literally a staple to the team. He did not leave the team, I believe, for pretty much the whole year, and then we bought ourselves like a team of the year, Trent or whatever, and then he fell out of the team. But he was so good, like, for so long, it was ridiculous. And obviously with his upgrades that he got as well throughout the year, he literally managed to get his upgrade on like the last or second to last game. It was absolutely quality. I believe they were losing as well, Rangers, and then they turned the game around and won. What a day that was for the FIFA community. But anyway, winning this game now, we're at 2-0, as you can see. He then picks up the ball with Jota. He tried to find Ronaldinho, and then I've just given him an assist to Mbappe there, and we're kind of losing. And I was like, great, that's not good, is it? So, you know, we are losing in the first round. It's not really what you want to see. So can we go and rectify it, and can we turn this game around? Well, when you got Neymar on the pitch, magic things can happen, and he's absolutely incredible. Obviously, at the minute of the time of recording and the time of sort of putting this content together, his inform is still in pack, so we have the potential to pack it obviously in the league 81 plus. Obviously after that goes out of packs, then we do well, it changes. There will be no best of team of the week, and then obviously we can still pack his normal card, but it depends how many coins we've got left. We are going to be doing a massive SBC as well in the near future, which will pretty much drain the club. We've got around 500-600k at the minute. So obviously that's quite a few liquid coins, but that's all pretty much going to go, and then we're going to do some of these 81 pluses with the remaining coins, see what we get. If we get something decent, good. If we don't, you know, you don't get upset, do you really? It's just a game at the end of the day. So the next sort of game that we play, we go 1-0 down once again. Not great. This side doesn't seem to start quick, but when it does get going, it does perform well. As you can see, Maddison laying it in to Tim Cahill to get a goal. Him in the hero pack would actually be quite decent, to be fair. Then moving on at 1-1, we push through again, and guess who it is again? It's Tim Cahill. He's got himself a second goal inside 16 minutes. What a beautiful player. But then Messi's going to push through with a lot of pace there. I don't know how he's got the pace over Ben Godfrey, but he has. He's then took the shot and scored. So we're back to 2-0 again in this game. So then Neymar's going to try and get himself something. It's a good ball across to the back post, and what a header that is from the signature signing, Carlson, I believe his name is. So we are now 3-2 up, but then he pushed through. Goretzka then scores a very sort of p-rolled shot. It wasn't the greatest shot I've seen in my life. So then we're going to push through again. Edwards, who's on as well as a sub, lays it across to Harry Kane. What can he do? Takes a touch, shoots and scores. We know from having this Kane, this obviously in a red item, red item, he's actually very, very good, and I'm actually very happy to pack him from red picks. It's probably my best red pick I've probably ever had for sort of this stage of the game. I mean, I have had a Salah before, team of the season in the FIFA 19, back when Tots were out, but literally apart from that, we've never really had something decent. Maybe a João Felix 84 rated last year, that were quite early on in the game. He was alright for a bit, to be fair, but you know, it's not the levels like, for example, Harry Kane is, to be fair. So anyway, we're 6-4 up in this game. He has also got a red card. He's going to get a goal back in the 89th minute to make it 6-5, but you know me, I'm now just going to pass it around the back. No, I'm not. I'm joking. I go for goal. Look at this, Neymar. That is very cheeky, my son. Lays it across to Harry Kane. That was actually a shot, I can't lie to you, but you know, it's fallen to Kane and he's just smacked it in the empty net. So we've now gone and won the game 7-5. 13 goals scored. What a mental scoreline. But we've now got 2 more games to play, and hopefully we can come away with a draft win once again. This is the third game then. He's got himself a 95 Pele and 94 inform Messi. That's someone who we can pack at the minute in the league packs, but obviously he will be gone by the time that you watch this video, because the new team of the week will be out. I'm seeing obviously some like predictions of the new team of the week. We're getting like a Talisca, I believe, maybe a Griezmann in there as well. Obviously the vote as well for the Liga, not the Liga, the La Liga. Sorry, player of the month. We're getting a choice of, I believe it's Griezmann. There's Vinicius Junior, which probably is going to win it, and there's like one or two other players that are just meh, and then the rest like non-res, which I've never really heard before. So anyway, in this game we out 1-1, and then he's also going to pick the ball with Pele into the boy Delaney, the Danish Delaney. Plays it in, Mbappe's got the ball, Mbappe shoots and scores. I'm losing another game. I'm like, for crying out loud. And look at him with his celebration. He thinks he's sick. He just does, doesn't he? A little tease. But anyway, we pick the ball with Rodrigo, who's playing centre mid, by the way. Plays it into Neymar Jr. He just powers straight past everyone, takes the shot and scores. That's what I need in my team. At the minute, we've got like a Marcus Rashford, he's not the great... Well, to be fair, he does get round the players sometimes, but not with that pace and power. And then obviously with the shot as well, his shot can be a bit dodgy sometimes. But anyway, as you can see, we are losing the game 3-2, and then going to go 4-2 down as well inside 42 minutes. Again, doing that celebration, I'm like, for God's sake, mate, just grow up. So I'm going to pick the ball with the signature start into Rodrigo. What can he do? Well, he's going to take a shot and score. We're back in the game. It's 4-3. We've also got a lot of time to go and get that goal. Literally 4 minutes later as well, we pick the ball with the signature star, who lays it in to Edwards, who shoots. It's saved. We pick the ball back up again, and it's in. And it's the signature star, class. And what he's very class. See what I did there? No, I'm never doing that again. Anyway, he then goes and scores to make it 5-4 with 15 minutes left, and he's going to score once again to unfortunately seal fate, to which I'm probably going to be now lose. Well, I'm probably now going to lose the game. As you can see, Klaassen picks it up though. What can he do? Shoots. We score. We're back level. It's 5-5 in the 87th minute. But then from kick-off, not even joking, Mbappe just decides, you know what, I'm going to turn into a Ninja Turtle. Look at this pace, just breeze past the defence. I tried to take him out, I can't, and he's gone and scored literally a minute after I did. And again, he's done that celebration. Thanks for that, mate. But anyway, yeah, so we lose the game in the third round. Not great, we kind of want to get to the fourth round at least, but a 6-5 loss, it's a lot of goals, a lot of entertainment. So anyway, we're going to go and pick up a second round reward now. Got ourselves a Jumbo Premium Gold and another pack. I believe it could have been both Jumbo Premium Golds, so they are like 7.5s. Not great, can't lie. Probably not going to get anything, but to be fair, we're going to walk out in the first one. He's French striker Mbappe. Yeah, no, it's not Mbappe, but it is Karim Benzema. 89 rated from a 7.5k pack. That is fantastic. If only it was Mbappe though. Seeing that striker, 1.3 million coins, whatever it is, that would have been ridiculous. So obviously we will still take a Benzema though. He's literally worth 35,000 coins at the moment, obviously trying to sell the guy, which is very, very good. And obviously for a 7.5k pack, you can't really go wrong. You're probably going to expect like absolutely nothing normally. And as you can see, we will sell him there, discard the rest. So now we're going to move on into the second pack. If it's anything like the first, we're going to be in for a decent pack. However, we've probably used all our luck, and as you can see, we don't even get a board. It's going to be the big boy Politano and Maruzzi, and then the rest can pretty much go for me. So not bad, to be fair. We'll take a cheeky 35k profit, whatever, from Benzema, probably even 40k after everything's been discarded. It went out to, as you can see, 740k, so it's a lot of coins in the club, but obviously, like I said, we are going to be spending a ton of those coins. So Benzema now has gone. We also decided to sell those fodder players as well, but we'll do it in the next episode. So if you did enjoy, I can't speak. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow. Peace.